Today I will be showing you how to make the granny square bucket hat that you saw in the introduction. We will be making 5 squares, joining them and adding a brim. I use the Katona cotton by Chipiez. You can buy it here at Les Mailles d'Or. A link will be in the description. And I chose these 4 colors. So you need 4 balls of Katona cotton, and you will also need a 3mm hook. The first step is to make the first square, and we need to measure it. We need to measure it because the width of the square multiplied by 4 equals the head circumference. So 1 square should be about between 13 and 14 centimeters, or between 5 and 5.5 inches. First thing, we need to do a magic ring. So we turn the strand around our finger, our index and our other finger, and we go get the loop. And here we will chain 3. And this chain 3 equals the first double crochet stitch of the round. You can pull on that strand there to close the ring, and you can also close it later on. So we proceed with 2 DC, or 2 double crochet stitches in the circle or in the ring. At this point, we chain 3. Let me bring down my camera here. And now we do 3 double crochet stitches in the ring. And chain 3 again. The chain 3 will be the corners. And now we do again 3 double crochet stitches. Chain 3 again. Again 3 double crochet stitches. And chain 3 again. This is the last corner, so I'm pulling on my, and we will join in the 3rd chain from the beginning to close this first round. Join with a slip stitch. Now we can pull on the strand to close the circle more firmly. And now we will proceed to the 2nd round. And we chain 3, and that also equals the first double crochet stitch of the round. And we proceed with more DC stitches in the neck stitches. When we get to the corner, we will do 2 double crochet stitches, chain 3, and 2 double crochet stitches in that space. And now we continue with more DC stitches in the following stitches there until the next corner, where we will add again 2 double crochets, chain 3, and 2 double crochets in the space for the 2nd corner. And we continue like this until the end of the round, where we end with the last corner there. And we will join in the chain 3 stitch from the beginning, or the third chain, I should say. And now we can join a different color. And we will do 2 rounds of the same DC stitches in the previous stitches and the corners. So I'm joining a new color here. You can join the method you want. I like to simply join like this. I do chain 3 right away. That equals my first DC. And then in this case, because they're all double crochet stitches, I decide to hide the strands behind the stitches that I make, instead of having to weave in all the ends at the end. So we continue with DC stitches all around, and then again in the corner it's 2 DC, chain 3, 2 DC. That doesn't change. And DCs all around, and then again in the next corner and all around until we get to the end of that round. And basically now we simply join again in the third chain from the beginning there, and we do another round like this with this color. Then we'll join a third color and repeat the previous rounds again. And basically this is what we have. So we have the 3 colors and 2 rounds each. And we get to the last round. And as I mentioned before, you measure the width of your square. And at the end, for the last round, this is where you can adapt. You can either single crochet, half double crochet, or double crochet the last round, depending on the size that is needed. This last round will help you adjust. If you need smaller squares, bigger squares, or even bigger squares than that. In my case, I have a half double crochet HDCs. So I just basically do HDCs all around, and it being the last round, I do 3 stitches in the corner, so there's no extra chains there. And I just continue with my HDCs all around the square. And again, 3 HDCs in the corner, and I just join, and we're basically done. So here are my squares. I have 5 squares in all. I will pick one that will be the top, and I will start joining my squares. You can use the method you want. In my case here, I just simply use the single crochet stitch to join. That's all I did. I joined any color. Here I chose the gold. And you join in the corners. So you pick your corner stitch. You just join with your slip stitch and or single crochet, as you wish. And you basically join together these 2 squares back to back with a single crochet stitch. It's not more complicated than that. At the end, your last stitch in the corner could either be a slip stitch or a single crochet stitch, as you wish. And so 2 squares are joined. We will be joining the other one. So you join the second one to the third one, back to back, same way. And then you join that square, the third square, to the fourth. And then you'll join this square, the last square, to the first square of the hat. And now this is what we have. All the squares are joined in sort of like a tube. And then we'll join, I'm using the word join again, the top square to the top of the hat here. So you basically, again, use the corners with any strand that you want, and you single crochet all around. Simply single crochet all around. And now we're at the end, and so we single crocheted around. Make sure that your corners are basically aligned. And you know, sometimes you may cheat. Sometimes you feel that, oh, there's a stitch too much or not enough. So that's okay. You can cheat near the corners. It won't show. Shh. And that's basically done. That part. Let me bring up my camera so you can see. So this is what it's going to look like. A little boxy at first, but don't worry, that goes. So now we're going to do the brim of the hat. So we'll just do a first round of single crochet stitches. We will be doing a few increases. We join at the one of the corners or near the seam. It doesn't really matter. And join with your slip stitch. And we will be increasing as evenly as possible around. We will be using the squares to guide us. So we'll increase here at the first corner. We'll do one increase. We'll increase around the middle of the edge of the first corner, and then again here at the edge of the other corner. And we'll repeat that vis-a-vis the other corners. Now we finished the round of single crochets. We're going to join with a different color, and we will be doing a round of half double crochet, but in the front loop. Right there, that loop right there. The front loop only. So half double crochets. Here I'm hiding my strands here behind, but half double crochets in the front loop only. So now we finished this round of half double crochet, no increases in the front loop only. And join with your slip stitch. And basically the reason why we do it in the front loop is that it kind of raises the edge a bit. It kind of makes it sort of go towards the outside. Now we can join another color, and we will be doing another round of half double crochet stitches. I want to do a few increases here as well. So we'll be doing 4 increases along the edge of each square. So basically 1 increase here vis-a-vis the corner, then about 1/3 in, like around there, we could do another increase, then further down towards the 2/3 we'll do another increase right there, and then another vis-a-vis the other corner. So basically 4 increases per corner area. Use not corner but squares. So use the squares to help guide you. Okay, so that's basically it. We'll do some half double crochets. I'll do another one. So I'll start with my increase right here. Increase here around the 1/3, 2/3, and again towards the corner. And then we repeat that for the other squares. Now the last round, you join your last color, and we're basically going to do some double crochet stitches here. No increases. Finishing the round. So now we're the finishing round. We're basically going to do the crab stitch or the reverse single crochet. So instead of going forwards, we're going backwards. So we insert our hook here in the previous stitch. You pull up your loop and then you yarn over and then pull through the loops. So you insert your hook in the previous stitch, grab your loop. So you have 2 loops on your hook there, yarn over and then pull through. So that's the reverse single crochet, or also known as the crab stitch. And that's what it looks like. And you do this all around, and that's it. That's the last thing to do. You weave in all your ends and voila!